Let's build it.
And subscribe so I can be able to do more videos like this.
Now, I think the actual mech is fine how it is, but I do think it needs a couple modifications. So the first thing that I modified was the torso. And I wanted to kind of bulk up the shoulders a little bit, where they're not just bricks and plates. So I added a little bit thing on the top. I keep the lights on the shoulders, and then I added the waist with only a couple minor modifications to just equip the big ball joints on each thigh. Then I added sides on it because I wanted the sides to be protected. And then I just added the back with the tank cartridges and the antenna, and then I added the minifigure and then a little front bit for the cockpit so he's a little bit more protected. And then I just folded everything up, added the rail bar, and I think the torso is good to go. The next part were the legs, and I found an amazing way to add tank cartridges on the sides of the legs. I used one of the chrome pieces from one of the Fast and Furious sets, and I just put bars and plates around it. And yeah, it was really fun technique that I was able to use. Then I went on to the actual thighs, like the actual legs, which it's pretty self-explanatory, just some ball joints and knee covers. Then you attach the upper thigh, and then I added a little jet booster thing on the back to propel it forward so it can do stuff. So for the feet, it's basically the same. I just added a bracket assembly on the side, and I added a couple plates and then the same orange tile on the front, just to give it a little bit more pronounced foot. And then you attach the foot to the legs, and then the legs are done. So I'm really happy with how I designed the shoulders. It took a lot of different trial and error, and I'm finally happy I landed on a design that worked. Greebling the shoulders was super fun. I used 2 chrome ink pot pieces and put them on the shoulders with 2 minifigure stands that are at the angle part, and I attached it to where it's like they're tubing without the tubes. And I just added some clips and plates. So on the original mech, I was pretty happy with the claws, with the claw hand, but I just feel like it needed to be bulked up. So for the claws, I used slopes and brackets to kind of bulk it up a little bit, and I just added some plates on the actual hand. And then I just added the upper arm, and it's done. So for the punching hand, I basically just wanted to bulk it up a little bit. I just decided to extend it by a stud and add some brackets on the sides to kind of fill it out. And I used the extra orange piece from the set. For the actual arm part, it was basically just like taking a Technic axle and just adding whatever I wanted on the other side. So I just added a bunch of Technic pins, plates, and random spacers that I found to kind of complete the look of an exo arm. Then I added the actual arm joint, which is basically one of the Technic joints that you can see right there. And I just added it like that, and also attached it to the shoulder. Here's the finished mech. I'm super duper happy with this. This thing didn't have elbows. It has elbows now. It didn't have elbow rotation. It does now. This thing didn't have a thick claw. But guess what? It does now. The biggest thing, this thing didn't have knees. Guess what? It does now. I really like the design on this. This is one of the first things that I've actually built that I'm actually kind of willing to put on display and just show it off, because I think this is a really good model. I like to imagine a full warehouse of these things. Just a bunch of the workers running into the mechs, closing themselves up in it, and then just going to find some crystals to power their builds. So guys, it's been fun, but I will see you guys in the next video.